Hey Facebook family, this is Pastor Donna with City of Jericho. Just wanted to come out and just talk for a little while. On my way home, coming from downtown, and generally every night that I'm coming from downtown, or night or afternoon, but specifically, especially when it's late, I like to come this way. But I wanted to come and kind of just see what our ladies were doing. Kind of check the streets out and see what's happening. Tonight was a live night for, they had a major bust on in the area that we are canvassing right now for a big bust tonight in two separate areas, with prostitutes and with, I only saw one John. And, what troubles me is not necessarily that the ladies are, that they're out here. Yes, that troubles me, but, that's what we're out here to do. But, and I'm thankful that they're getting off of the streets, even if it's temporarily. Because that could be the one moment that they are kept in safety, or the one moment that you can find out what really is going on while they're out here. But what troubles me is just, that it's not just the ladies. These ladies aren't putting themselves, some of them aren't putting themselves on the street. When are you going after the guys, the men, the women, the business owners who are putting these women out on these streets, these women and men out on the streets? And how do I know that you have prominent people? Is because you don't see someone who has a kid in St. Christopher's or St. Catherine's being able to afford to have your child in that school, which means that you're obviously a family man. But yet you are pulled into a motel that's $35 a night. You don't see that on an average basis, that you have a $50,000 car parked in the parking lot of a $35 motel, and you're getting a prostitute in your car, and then you're riding that individual to another location. You're not going to tell me that that individual is not pimping her on these streets. But yet, when are you not just going after the prostitute, but the one who put her on the streets? Because if you don't go after the ones who have them on the streets, when does it stop? When does it stop? It's just like most drug dealers. When you're dealing with a drug dealer that's, doing petty anti drugs, or, a little bit here and there, or pushing kilos and bricks and whatnot, you're not going to see that individual thinking that they are bringing these drugs into the country on their own. They can't, most can't afford it. You have someone that's always at the top that no one ever comes after. You keep taking these little guys off the street. Yeah, it's wonderful, and it needs to happen. But you gotta go after these other people. You gotta go after these individuals who are bringing these drugs and that are prostituting these women. You have to go after them, because at some point, if you don't deal with them, all they're gonna do is go get somebody else. Yeah, you did a wonderful bus tonight. You did a great bus, and we're thankful for it. But go after the ones who's putting them there. Go after the one who's making sure that day in and day out that they're supplying them with the drugs, that they're, doing what they need to do to make sure that they can continue to keep their kids in these high dollar schools and continue to ride around in the vehicles that they do. And, and treat these women like they're nothing. When does it stop? Yes, it's a battle. It's a battle out here on these streets. But I promise you by the name of God that as long as He gives us the strength, the power, the tenacity to keep walking these